Just recently, I started to question myself, what makes me happy? Initially, sure, there were quite a few answers that came to mind immediately, but then I had to dig deeper into what actually makes me happy. And one item on that list was authenticity. Being me is what I actually wrote down. If you think about it, that is kind of messed up because shouldn't we always be ourselves? And I guess I just hadn't spent too much time thinking about who I am or what I want. This is something I only recently started asking myself. There's one thing that has lingered in me for a long time. Creating content, writing, making videos, talking about what I deeply care about. And I just never started. I never took action. The fear of all the what ifs I could think of was too much for me. Too much to even start. Too much to try something out for the first time. I'm surely going to suck at this, so it's not worth beginning, I said. And that's just not right. I'm actively robbing myself of opportunities to be happy, and I've grown to dislike this behavior because, simply put, I want to be the happiest I can be. I've spent too damn much time being sad, depressed, and thinking the world is a shitty place. Life is such a miracle. I couldn't see it for a long time, only now I'm getting a glimpse of it now and then, and I'm addicted to it. Feeling alive and grateful is such a wonderful feeling, and that's why I have this deep sense that I have to do everything in my power to increase the number of moments when I can feel this way. And when do I feel alive? When I do something that makes me happy. And one thing that makes me happy is learning something new, doing something I'm afraid of. And for me, one of those things is starting a YouTube channel. I've dreamed of it for such a long time that it is insane to me. I could have started so many times, but I just didn't. No time, no ideas. What if nobody watches? What if my friends find out and make fun of me? What if nobody cares? This and many other things made me not pursue what, deep inside, I know is something I'm passionate about. I have ignored this feeling for way too long. Sure, it's going to be cringe. Sure, the first videos won't be the best I will ever make. Sure, there are a lot of things that can be improved. I'm sure about that, but this won't stop me this time. Because who cares? I care. I care about doing things that make me happy. I collect a lot of quotes I find on videos or articles that inspire me, or quotes that make me just think. One of them is embarrassment is something you do to yourself. And another one is embarrassment is a price you pay for excellence. I feel attacked when something I enjoy, say or do is called cringe by someone I care about. Even when it comes from someone I don't care about. That usually triggers the immediate reaction of not doing the thing I enjoy again. And oh boy, that is so wrong for so many reasons. I enjoy it, right? I find it cool, right? So why the fuck am I worrying about whether someone else sees it that way or not? Why should I care if someone doesn't enjoy my work? Seems like that isn't my problem, and I should not let this person deprive me of my happiness. I should not feel embarrassed about the things I care about, the things that make me happy, the things that are important to me. Cringe is now widely used to describe people doing something outside the norm. But what counts as cringe is different for everyone. Usually every group has its own unwritten rules about what is cool, what is embarrassing, and what is acceptable. Think of school, for example. You're considered cool if you do sports, or talkative, make jokes, or good at something widely accepted like playing an instrument or soccer. But if you're interested in building your first business, enjoying an odd hobby like keeping an ant farm or dressing how you like instead of following the current trend, there will always be people calling you or your behavior cringe. And for a long time, I wasn't strong enough to keep doing those things anyway. Sure, There were things I deeply care about, so I continued doing them because they made me happy. But if I only kind of enjoyed something and already felt unsure about it, I would often quit as soon as someone told me it was embarrassing to enjoy. The urge to belong to a social group instead of being myself was just too big. I guess that is partially just a part of growing up, learning who I am, what I like, what others may dislike, and what that makes me feel. And I would really have loved a person in my teenage years to tell me that it is okay to like things a lot of people don't or just don't care about. It's not their lives, it is yours. And I believe it is your task in life to find things that create a spark in your heart. Find meaning in stupid little things like I smile every single time I see a dog outside. It just makes me happy. Sadly, there was no one really encouraging me to explore, make mistakes, and find something I love, and thus it took a bit longer for me to start asking myself all these questions. Learning about who I am and what I stand for. I have a vague idea, and I'm sure in 2 years I will see a lot of things in a different way. And that is so cool. To watch myself grow, to see myself exploring different selves, to find the version of myself that feels most real. One thing is clear for me. I'm going to pursue what makes me happy and talk about what is important to me without thinking about if others will see it the same. Great if they do, fine if they don't. I'm going to be cringy. I'm going to do some really cringe stuff. I'm going to enjoy every single second of it because embarrassment is something you do to yourself. And I encourage you to do the same. I would love to read your thoughts on this. Please tell me, what are you up to? What is your cringy passion? What do you want to accomplish? See you in the next video and always be kind.